Hello out there. Hello and welcome to New Thought Media Network's Evening Prayers. Today is Tuesday. It is July 13th, 2021, and I'm Rev Lisa. I am a spiritual life coach, and I am here to share a prayer with you. Welcome tonight, and thank you for joining me here on New Thought Media Network. We're so grateful to have you here with us. So what we do here, our program runs from 8:15 to 8:30 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, and also 8:15 to 8:30 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. So you're welcome to join us in the evening. You're also welcome to join us in the morning. And I always say a prayer is a great way to ground yourself and get yourself connected and grounded and ready for the day. And it's also good at the end of the day to kind of set you off in a really good frame of mind to have a restful sleep and a peaceful evening. So welcome. What I usually like to do is I like to share a reading with you, and then we'll move into a prayer. And the way that we talk about prayer, we talk about affirmative prayer and new thoughts. We talk about, I always like to say, we use new thoughts and ancient wisdom, two peas in a pod, really. And we put them together for a beautiful faith and philosophy, and that's what we like to stand by. So when we talk about affirmative prayer, it's not the old school begging and pleading kind of prayer, like, based off like Old Testament style, where there's you're fearful of God. We come from a perspective of knowing and recognizing that we are connected to God. We are connected to that divine source. We are actually a part of it. We are one with it. So when we connect ourselves with that higher power, we know that we have the power to create what we want in our lives. And that's what we stand by. So that's the frame of mind that we like to come from, is talking about affirmative prayer. So the reading I have for you tonight actually comes from our Guide for Spiritual Living. This is a daily guide, and it is called The Science of Mind. We call it the Science of Mind magazine. And there's many great speakers and authors in here, and there's always a featured author. This is David Suzuki, and he's talking about Pulled by the Vision this month. So really fabulous speakers and great leaders. So it's got a really wonderful, great bunch of information, as well as daily guides. So the daily guide for today is called Conscious Creator. So there's a couple of little quotes, and then we go into a reading. So the first quote is, "Everything you do counts forever. You are an expression of the whole process of creation. You are a co-creator." And that is by Barbara Marx Hubbard. The other one comes from The Science of Mind from Ernest Holmes, and he says, "Until we awaken to the fact that we are one in the nature with God, we shall not find our way of life." And the reading goes on to say, "In every person's life, a point of awakening occurs. Something happens to wake us up and cause us to realize that there's more going on in life than meets the eye. It is the soul's appointment with destiny. As we awaken, we realize there is quite a mess to clean up here in our human world. And we are also needing to clean it up in our lives. As we focus our healing on our relationships and creating a greater peace in our lives, we have a second awakening. We become conscious of the need to contribute to something greater in the world. The second awakening is the soul's recognition that we are all one. When this happens, you have become a conscious creator, opening your life to a whole new destiny and purpose in your life. God's only desire for your life is to give you all the good that you can imagine. Your desire for a better life is God in you, waking you up to see what's possible for you. Welcome to Conscious Living. Join others in awakening because we have important work to do in this world. And that reading is by Reverend Chris Michaels. So the affirmation for tonight is, I am a conscious co-creator. I am awake and ready to take on my destiny. All right, so that's your reading for today. So let's see who else is here tonight. I see that there's some people here. Who's here? My dear friend Brenda is here. Hi, good to see you guys. How's everybody? Hope the family's doing well. I got to do baby baptism for her sweetest little baby boy, Angel, who is a year old. So hello and blessings to everybody out there. And hello to the rest of you that are there, but I don't see you. Oh, there's Ken. Hi, Ken. Good to see you. Oh, I love watching your show. You're great. You guys got to watch Ken. He's got a show as well. Well, thank you guys for saying hi. I always appreciate it. It's good to see everybody out there. All right, so what we'll do next is that we'd like to move into prayer. So our prayer, first, I'd like to invite you to send us a prayer request. You can send it to prayer@ntmedia.org, just down below. You can see it below listed down there. You can send us your prayer requests, and we will take care of those prayers for you. So send them to us. You are not alone, and we are here to support you. So prayer@ntmedia.org. Send us your prayer request, and we would love to support you with that. All right, and who else is here? Wayne's here. Good evening, good evening. Good to see you. All right, so everybody just join me in a prayer. Center yourself, and the way that I like to do that is to find a seat, get still for a couple of minutes. Bring your focus into the here and now. Bring your focus into right here, right now. Kind of quiet the noise down around you so that you can focus. It's just a brief prayer, but it's always a meaningful prayer when you can take time to center yourselves into this moment. So close your eyes if you'd like with me. We're going to center into the here and now. Just breathe in, nice deep breath. When you breathe in, we breathe in the love and the light of God. When we breathe in peace, harmony, love, divine wisdom. We breathe in that breath of life. We breathe in God. We breathe in that one life, that one source that operates and permeates the universe. For it is an omnipotent presence that operates in the world. For that divine energy, that divine essence is in and through all things, big and small. For it is what created the universe. So it is universal. It is omnipresence. For we see it and we feel it in and through all things, especially nature. When we're outside, we see and recognize the beauty of life, the beauty of God, the beauty of this essence, of this divine power. So as we know and recognize that is around us, and we know that it is in and through us because it is our very breath that breathes us. That is that divine power, that divine source that lives within us. And as we know that we are connected to this higher power, we know that with God, with life, all things are possible. As we live and move and breathe and have our being in this essence, we know that there is life, there is light, there is love, there is peace, there is harmony. There is all of these beautiful qualities that we desire. For the truth is that they live inside of us. They live right here, right now. And as we bring ourselves into this present moment, we can recognize them and bless them within us. Knowing that as we bless them and we recognize these divine qualities within us, we know that they are also qualities that live and breathe within the world. For as we embrace that within ourselves, we embrace it within others and send our love and our light and our peace out into the world. Because as we bring peace to ourselves, we bring peace to the world. So if there's ever a time you wanted to make a difference in the world by bringing more peace or more harmony, it starts with us. It starts with you. It starts with me. So we breathe into that peace right here this evening, knowing that we are a conscious co-creator of the universe. And as the universe has been created and we are here as human beings on this earth, We know that we are a conscious co-creator and that we must be mindful every day of our thoughts, of our choices, of our actions, because they all make a difference. Everything that we do makes a difference in this world and makes a difference in your life and can make a difference in having and expressing a good life, a happy life, a quality life versus a life of drama and trauma and pain and suffering. For we do know that that exists in this world, but we also know that there is light at the end of the tunnel and that this too shall pass. Any challenges that you might be having right now, we can just take this moment and be grateful for our breath, grateful for our life, grateful for our home, grateful for where we are in this world right here, right now. It always does good to be grateful for what you have in your life right now. For as we recognize this with a grateful heart, we can send our love into the universe. We can take this love within inside our heart and bless ourselves in this very moment, knowing that all of our situations are in the hands of God. They are in the hands of life, and we must trust and know that we will move forward through anything. We keep our faith, we keep our trust, and know that that higher power is working in our lives for good. So tonight, as we close our prayer, we can just sit with a grateful heart, knowing that we are blessed in this very moment, and that this moment is a good moment. And we can know that we are blessed as we head off to bed or head off to go relax, that we are okay in this moment. And that divine intelligence, that divine presence is living and operating in our lives right now. So with a grateful heart, I release these words into the universe, into the hands of God, knowing that we are truly blessed right here, right now. And together we affirm. And so it is. Amen. Amen, amen. All right. Yes. So there is the prayer for today. So send us your prayer requests, prayer@ntmedia.org. So let's see. We have some great shows coming up tomorrow. Let's see. Starting in the morning, we have some wonderful programs. The great thing about all these different programs that we have here on New Thought Media Network is that they're all designed for different personalities, different styles, for people that have different ways that they like to connect with God, connect with Spirit. They come in many different ways. You can do prayer, we can do meditation, there's music, there's writing, there's reading, there's all kinds of wonderful things. So definitely check out these different programs and find out what resonates with you and see how you can fit that into your daily practice, your meditation or spiritual practice. And it will make a difference in your life. I promise you that. So we have a midweek meditation, and that is with Reverend Robert, and he comes on tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. Mountain Time. He also then does a midweek and it's actually at 3 in the afternoon, the midweek pick me up, 3 o'clock Mountain Standard Time. We also have Terry Paul Choice. She does a beautiful job with meaningful music and words. So she's on at 10:30 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. And then, of course, I have to invite you, and I want to invite you to come visit my show. I'd like to have you guys come and listen to me. Igniting Your Inner Dazzle. This is a dazzling, good spiritual conversation. And I would love to have you there to have a spiritual conversation. Sometimes I'm just there, just me talking, which is okay, but because I do like to talk. We're on Wednesdays at 1 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. And so we go from 1 to 1:30, and we always have some great topics. This month is we're focusing on purpose. What is our purpose, and why are we here, and what are we here to do? So we're going to be talking about what is our purpose tomorrow. So tune in for that. I usually have some great tips, some readings, some quotes, and it's just a great show. So thank you for tuning in. Let's see, what else do we have? And then, of course, we have Rev Lisa is on in the mornings, and I love her. She's fantastic. Morning Sip comes on Sunday through Friday at 10:30 a.m. Eastern. So she actually comes on at 8:30 Mountain Time right after our morning prayer. So it's great back-to-back. So check that out. I think that is about it for Wednesday. Let's see. Anything else? Yes, Wayne. Circle of Love. I love it. Always love it. Okay, I think that is about it. Of course, the other thing I need to do and want to do, again, is that we want to invite you to share your gifts and your tithes with us. You can support this network, New Thought Media Network, at go to ntmedia.org, click donate, and it'll take you right over there. You can share your gifts and your tithes, because what we know is that as you give, so shall you receive. So when you tithe to your spiritual support, that does come back to you. It's an energetic process. It's a law of the universe. So when you give, so shall you receive. Jesus talks about that too. So send your gifts and tithes to ntmedia.org and click donate. And there's also a link up above. You can click on there and it'll take you right over there, and you'll feel good about doing it. So we invite you to do that as well. Thank you so much for supporting this program. We appreciate you, and thank you so much for joining me tonight. Peace and blessings. Have a good night, and I'll see you soon. Take care for this evening. Bye.